What's happening, YouTube? It's Simon466 Cards, and today we're going to talk about eBay buying a piece of COMC. I'm on COMC's website. You can see here eBay has made an investment in COMC, which means they bought a piece of them. I'm going to talk about why I think that's important, why I'm a little surprised, and why I think there's going to be some downstream impacts. The first thing, why I'm surprised, I actually think that Fanatics should have bought them. I say that because Fanatics is building out their card ecosystem, right? They obviously bought Topps, and they now have Fanatics Live for breakers to break the Topps product. And the next step would have been those cards get sent to a warehouse or a marketplace like COMC. So you have this frictionless experience of breaking on Fanatics Live, having the cards sent straight to the COMC warehouse, and that's all part of this user experience where everything is dealt with for you. And if you want to get them sent home from COMC, that's your choice, but you could see an ecosystem where that would have made sense. But it didn't happen. Instead, eBay has bought a piece of them. I think it also makes sense because eBay, obviously the hugest marketplace in the hobby, and COMC has 100 million trading cards. You can see here 100 million trading cards. I can't even fathom how many cards that is, but obviously a big marketplace where you can buy and sell those cards on their website and platform. And when I read through this announcement, the word that jumps out is the word innovate. They talk about how we now have greater resources, i.e. money, because they just got a big chunk of money, to invest in further innovating our technology. And then it says down here, and again, innovate, trading, card collecting. So I think they're thinking about new ideas, new things to build out in terms of their website and their app, and doing new things. Now, what does the eBay side say? So this is the eBay announcement, the press release, and the one piece that jumps out at me is here it says, this investment will help deliver seamless, magical experiences for the hobby, make it easier for sellers to digitize their inventory and helping buyers find exactly the cards they want. That phrase right there, digitize their inventory, which I've highlighted for you, is the one that caught my eye because I remember hearing eBay talk about digitizing inventory and, making the card buying experience more digital. I remember hearing that about a year ago. You know why? Do you remember the eBay vault? Do you remember this? Here, June 7th, 2022, so a year and a half ago, they launched a vault. COMC is a vault. This thing here, you can see this press release, physical and digital capabilities. Here, on this part, they talk about how to digitize their inventory. Well, weren't you going to do that with the eBay vault? What happened to that? I remember hearing a lot of things about the eBay vault. You can see here, Sports Card Investor did a few videos. The eBay vault will save you money 11 months ago. 3 months ago, the eBay vault is open. Here we go. Taking advantage of no fees using the eBay vault. This was a big deal. You could see, eBay paid good money to have a Sports Card Investor talk about them. Not to be confused with 2 years ago when PWCC was what Sports Card Investor was talking about. But that's neither here nor there. Go get that bag, Jeff. Go get that bag. No shade. I'm being serious. You can get advertising money. Go for it. Anyways, I also made a video about the eBay vault. I said, stay away. Do not send your cards there. And I think the fact that they tried to launch this eBay vault, I don't know many people that are using it, and now they're investing in a separate vault that has 100 million cards. I think that spells the end of the eBay vault in its first or existing current state or format. I don't think it's long for this world in the way that it's designed right now. And I don't think that COMC would have entered into this agreement with eBay unless they were sure that eBay wasn't just going to take all their ideas. Because I don't know if you know who the CEO of COMC is, but he is a smart guy. He earned a BS in math at age 19. 19. He has a master's in computer science, and then he was hired by Microsoft to work as a program manager, worked on literally Excel, then Microsoft Access. He left in 2007 to work on COMC. He was the most tenured program manager on the team. This dude is smart. And so I think he's smart enough to say, if you're going to invest in my company, eBay, you cannot come inside, learn all the secrets about running a vault, and then take them back to your own vault and basically beat me in my own game. There's no way he's signing off on an investment to align with them unless he gets assurances that like you're not competing, your eBay vault is not competing with COMC. Like that's like game over. And so what I think this means is I think the eBay vault's dead. I think it was a strong year and a half, and I think it's over. Even though they have 31,000 square feet and a 24/7 secure temperature controlled facility, blah, 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 digital marketplace, doesn't matter. You're over. You're dead. It's game over. I think that's it. I don't see how eBay can buy a piece of COMC and then still think that they're going to run their own vault. It doesn't make any sense, right? Why are you buying a piece of one vault, running your own vault? It doesn't make any sense. And so either that means, again, like I said, the eBay vault is dead, or they do some kind of demarcation where maybe perhaps all the super, super, super high-end cards from COMC get sent to the eBay vault, where it's like the lower-end stuff stays in the COMC vault, the higher-end stuff stays in the eBay vault. That's kind of one way to do it. If the eBay vault is even alive and it has survived this, I think that maybe they just send some of the high-end stuff to the eBay vault and do that demarcation that way. The third option, and I think it's definitely on the table, is that in the long run, eBay just buys COMC and COMC ends up being the eBay vault. I think that is something you should not discount. And I think that's something that's very, very feasible. There's been many times in business where one company buys a piece of the other company, see how things go, and then eventually buy out the rest of the company and then consumes them into their own ecosystem. And I think that's definitely something that's on the table. So, hey, Tim, go get that bag. Anyways, that's it. Just a quick video talking about this eBay COMC agreement and why I think it's actually a big deal, because I think it has a lot of other impacts. Anyways, that's it for this video. Would love to hear your comments on what you think about this deal and my thoughts on it. As always, thank you for listening and watching, and I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.